Yep. Okay. We're back. Um, I decided to go ahead and reduce the draw distance a little bit in an attempt to improve some encoding problems. I think it'll help. I don't know if it'll help as much as I want. Wow, my CPU is very busy, but my GPU is not, which means that maybe encoding is a little bit better. Anyway, we'll just cross our fingers and hope that things are better. Good morning, Charles. I saw your tweet. I hope you're feeling okay. Yep. All right. Well, thanks for dropping by, Mastazah. I'll see you later if you have to miss this one. So a lot happened last time, but we got as far as automating production of iron ingots and copper ingots, and we upgraded the hub to a point where we have a lot to do. We're kind of at the point of the game where there's, well, this is usually the point of the game that you're in, where there's a lot of different things to do and you kind of want to do all of them. Since I reduced the draw distance, you can look over there and see that the smoke clouds on the smelter are like super slow animated. But that's fine. Anyway. So it's a bit of a challenge to know what the optimum build order is, but this is my first time playing, so it's not important to get that perfectly correct. Charles says this game has an unsettling vibe, background frequency kind of noise. There are a lot of like background factory noises. Hopefully that isn't the like jerky frame rate that's making it unsettling, because at 60 frames per second, which is what I'm seeing, like everything moves pretty organically and it doesn't seem very... Oh, the music being the like futuristic space stuff. I guess if you find that unsettling, I probably can't help you with that, but you know. I want to do this. Okay. I'm guessing this thing's out of fuel. Yeah, no fuel. Okay, let's go get it some fuel. Okay. What's this one doing? Oh, this one also is out of fuel. Hilarious. Okay. Alright, we'll see how long that goes. One thing I was curious about was whether you can limit so this is a storage container, just like it just holds whatever goes into it. In Factorio, you can like take these things and make it so they cannot be filled up. Like you can block out spaces in their inventory space, so that automated systems cannot use the blocked out spaces. Looks like you cannot do that here, which is sort of disappointing, but oh well. Let's go investigate the bang. I think the bang is for the molecular analysis thing, which is for analyzing biological samples, I think. Do I have any biological samples on my person? I have flower petals. Let's go grab some other stuff. For example, hailberry and alien carapace. Okay. Okay. 7 hours to analyze alien carapace? Not 7 minutes. Sorry, not 7 hours. What if I give it another one? No, okay. Well, anyway, 7.5 minutes to do that. That's fine. But that means I can walk away and do other stuff. There certainly is a lot of other stuff to do. I have a couple of goals this morning, and given the multitude of other things I could get sidetracked by, I don't know if I will get close to those goals. I want to do a bit of exploring to find some more healing items. I probably should wait until I analyze the healing items I have to... I think what that'll probably do is let me like scan for items, so I kind of want to be able to do that. I want to automate the production of the basic stuff, so if over here you can manually make stuff like... I'm making iron ingots automatically. Or I just have iron ore in my inventory. I should do something about that. But I want to be able to automate production of iron plates and iron rods, because I don't have that yet. And like same for copper wire and copper cable. It would be nice to automate that. I don't have automated mining of concrete, which I probably want to do that. That's a fairly basic thing to do. Let's work on that. Another thing I'm kind of curious about is, last time we figured out that you can, we started making conveyor belts between things like this, which just takes iron plates. And I'm curious about what the limitations of conveyor belts are, like how steep of inclines can they just automatically do. So if we want to build a miner, we're going to need more concrete. I think we're also going to need... Oh, actually, I don't need to make any more portable miners, but I will need to go over here and pick up the limestone that I've already been mining. So once I have the resources to build an actual automated miner, I'll just replace one of these portable miners with a fully automated one. And in addition to an automated miner, I will also want a container, which is here. This is just iron plates and iron rods. Okay. So what I want to do is build the miner down there at the limestone outcrop, and then see if I can get the conveyor belt to go all the way up this cliff and have the storage container up here. So I don't have to, if I want to pick up limestone, I don't have to go all the way down the cliff and back. All right. That's a good amount of copper, or of concrete, and let's make some iron plates and some iron rods. I would like to also use up these iron ingots that are in my inventory, so let's do this. I have a feeling that this stream will have a lot of sitting here at the workbench manually crafting stuff, but the ultimate goal is to automate most of this stuff so I don't have to do this. Quite so much manual crafting. Okay, how are we doing now? Only 19 iron plates. I'm probably gonna want more than that. But let's review the situation here. So I definitely can build a miner, and I can build a storage container. Let's get some more iron plates for building conveyor belts with. And the miner will also need power, so let's build some more cables. Okay, I think that's enough to get ourselves into some trouble. Let's check and see how this thing's going. Oh, it's almost done. Okay, well, in that case. Is there something else I can do in the meantime? That's going to be done in less than a minute. Let's check on fuel levels. Okay, so we've used about 30 of the 100 that we put into each of these things. That's fine. Maybe a thing to do while I'm waiting is to drop oh wait, actually I should probably not do that.
The MAM has completed its analysis.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I said I was gonna do, which is bring a power line out here. Yeah, like there. Alright, let's see what the analysis says. I am still holding the healing item that I want to now analyze next, but let's see what this thing says.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
Oh, nice. Alright, I'm going to have it do paleberry next. Okay, 5 minutes for that. Alright, so the way this is going to go down is we reclaim this thing. Oh wait, that's not how this works. You just say pick up miner. And now I should be able to just build miner mark 1. Where do I want the output to be? We have to consider this carefully. Oh, I think what I probably want to do is also just pick up this one too. So I think I want the output of this to be like, if I put it this way, if I can't go straight up the cliff, I can go up that kind of ramp thing. So let's do this. Let's actually, yeah. Okay. That's fine. Now let's... So I'm just going to slap that over there and then see how far I can stretch this thing. The conveyor belt is too long. Or, let's see here. This is very exploratory. Again, the point is to find the limits of what you can and cannot do with conveyor belts. So I can see the various errors that it's giving me. Oh, no, you can take it up all the way over here, I guess. It's clipping through various things. This is interesting. I mean, probably what they wanted me to do is to, like, take it up this ramp. But what if I don't do that? Okay. So what I'm going to do then is build a storage container. So I want the input of the storage container to be pointed roughly here. Yeah, sure. Actually, if I can get away with it, why don't I make it closer to the hub? Like here. Okay. Now, let's see how far away I can reach this thing. Yeah. That's pretty far, so... Zip. I guess that's allowed. Well, well, you did your best. Okay. And now we're going to connect the power here. Like that. And now we'll just watch it to make sure it works, but it should produce limestone, and then the limestone will come up here. Which geometry says this shouldn't work, but I guess it does. Now we just have the entertaining phenomenon of limestone just growing out of the ground and going into the storage container. So that's pretty good. All right, cool. Since I don't actually need all this limestone right now, I'm going to put away most of it. All right. So that's all very good. So next, I think I'm gonna put away this portable miner that is just gonna be taking up space in my inventory for a while. Let's briefly look at. So this is like the tech tree. It's like, it seems like you dump resources in here and then you get stuff. You get new blueprints essentially. Oh, biofuel, which is more efficient than biomass. Okay. Oh, you get a chainsaw. Oh, that's fun. So whereas in Factorio you have to like construct science packs, it looks like the tech tree in here you just takes raw materials. Okay. Ah, stairs. Seems like it's important. Oh, splitter. That's going to be important. And conveyor lift. This is all very exciting. Well, pretty soon I'll figure out how to do all this business. Lookout tower, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Well, one of my objectives today was I wanted to build some additional power plants, and I'm also interested in seeing if I can build power plants on top of each other, which maybe I'm not quite able to do that yet, but I want to see if I can try. Also I can horse around up here, which is interesting. I can try to build stuff up there, but I think they might be eventually doing things that disincentivize that. I'm guessing by now this thing's almost done. Oh, yes.
Paleodictyoptera berries, or paleberries, can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Okay. Well, let's keep doing alien carapace. Oh, you need 10 alien carapaces for the next level. Fascinating. Let's do flower petals then. No. This thing says I have to oh. Oh, okay, so if I just feed it 2 pale berries, then I can scan for pale berries. That seems like a good thing to do. Do I have that many pale berries in my inventory? No, I have 1 and I need 2. Is it time to go on a quest for pale berries? Well, let's try it. I think I can probably find some. There's 1. I'm gonna try and get, I think I saw some more over here, so let's go head this way. Okay. I'm just now noticing at the bottom left of my HUD, it says there's like the one of two, the Xeno Zapper, but I don't know what that means. Because, like, I'm not carrying another Xeno. Oh, I have another slot. Okay, so I could, for example, well, I think I know what that means, but I'll not worry about it right now. It's pretty easy to, like, get distracted by lots of things, so. Really? Okay, push the button. Did it actually launch the thing? I don't think that actually did anything. I mean, I don't think it did anything like in the world, but now I can do this. Or do I have to like wait for it? Maybe it'll take some time before that works. I don't know. Alright, well anyway. But for example, I can put that there and now swap between my zapper and berries. Okay. Anyway, let's go see about building more power plants, because at the moment, let's just look at, yeah, so this is with like 3 automated miners and 2 smelters, and if I want to build a bunch of like production stuff to manufacture parts, I'm probably going to need more power. So let's see about building more power plants. So power's over here, biomass burner takes various components, and I can just build 2 of them right now. That's good. Also want to investigate foundations, so what? New email. Text block, you say. Oh, is this the power circuit telling me that they're out of fuel? Off. Oh. What the heck happened? No power versus... No power because it's out of fuel? Yes it is. Okay. So... Need to refuel the power plant, which... So last time I put about 100 into each one. Let's try to put more than that in this time. Yeah, let's just put like... Okay. That was entertaining. So can I can't put more than 200 in there? Yep, nope, 200 is the maximum. Okay. In that case, can biomass burners have like conveyor belts feeding them fuel? Because 200 is not very much. Okay, but in any case, that is a good incentive to improve our power generation capacity. Well, building more power plants doesn't solve the fuel problem, but Out of curiosity, if I just like, doesn't look like these things have conveyor. Docks, ports, I don't know. Anyway, I want to build more power plants. Since power plants mostly don't have very interesting. Power plants have no object output, so it's not like a smelter that spits out ingots. They need to be connected to power poles, but since they have no output, you can build them pretty far away from stuff. So let's build. Let's choose a location for some power plants. Like over here. And now so this thing says hold left control synaptic guidelines. So right now I'm not holding control. But then if I hold control, it doesn't seem to do anything. So that's a little confusing. All right. Can this thing take a fuel input? I don't see any such. So that's kind of annoying. Let's see here. Now let's suppose I wanted to build another power plant on top of this one. Would that involve walls? Yeah, like if I... This probably isn't gonna need like a staircase. And then now if I build another foundation... Yeah, okay. So I can do this, but now I'm building things I cannot reach, so... Actually, I'm going to reclaim this thing. And extend this foundation over. Well, let's see if I can actually just throw down the biomass burner in a less silly location, like there? Nope, encroaching other clearance, okay. So let's extend this foundation over here. And now build the power plant, like there. And then now if I wanted to build another power plant on top of this one, I can do that. Problem is I can't get up there, so until I research stairs, I'm not gonna actually do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and fuel that thing up. And then build some power lines to connect this to the main power grid. Which, let's see here. I think what I'm actually going to do is build one power pole relatively nearby. Almost out of concrete, but that's fine. And then build another power pole like here. So since power poles can only have 4 connections, that means that you're going to build a lot of power poles just because in Factorio you could have an unlimited number of connections, but to any given power pole. But with only 4 connections per power pole, you just get to use a lot of power poles. I'm kind of thinking that a decent rule of thumb might be like any given power pole will have 2 connections to other power poles and 2 connections to other things. Can I concrete's a pretty simple thing. Can I just have concrete being manufactured here? Also, I've already picked this pale berry over here. Yes, I have. Okay. Let's say I wanted to... Oh, I need reinforced concrete. Okay. Reinforced iron plates. Which I think I can just make, because I think they just required normal iron plates and screws. Let's learn. Yes. Which takes a lot of different iron precursor parts. Okay, now I believe I can make a construct. Oh, no, it takes 3 of those. There we go. Yeah. Okie dokie. So take a constructor, which this can just go like this. I want you to make concrete. And now I also need to have an output for this thing, so let's go ahead and build another storage container. Can't afford. Oh, need more iron plates. Okay. Iron plates might be the next thing I assemble. Okay. That'll keep me occupied for a little while. Okay, storage container now can just go there. And now we just, nope, not power line. Conveyor belt there and conveyor belt there. And now just hook up power to this thing. There. Now we've automated the production of concrete. While I'm over here, I'm going to harvest some more biomass stuff, because I feel like I'm gonna start chewing through fuel pretty fast. I am interested in seeing what the next level of power generation is, whether there's anything between biomass and nuclear, or if it just goes straight to nuclear. It seems like there is a lot of tiers of biomass production. While I'm over here, why don't I go ahead and pick up copper ingots, because I'm going to need them eventually. And I don't know that I'm going to automate production of copper wire and stuff real soon, so let's go ahead and grab like 3 stacks of copper ingots. That'll keep us in copper for a while. Okay. I still can't scan for... Nope. Scan for paleberry, which seems like I should be able to by now, but... maybe I should investigate that to see what it is I'm missing. Alright. Let's investigate our fuel situation. We seem to be doing okay. Why am I stuck? Okay. Yep. Alright. Let's check on our flower petal research.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for 2 things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Uh-huh. I guess that was a joke. To make the color gun. Provided I want to dump in a bunch of other stuff. Well, so yes, you can paint things. How nice. Let's see. What was necessary for stairs? Okay, so this is the one that's for stairs. All right. Okay. Well, I think it's probably time to automate the production of iron plates. So, if we look at our craft bench here, we see that there's a lot of iron-related products. There's iron plates, iron rods, screws, reinforced iron plates. So, basically our iron production is going to go into a lot of different things. That means we're gonna want splitters. We're gonna want them relatively soon. So I think I'm going to go ahead and research splitters, which means I'm going to have to manually build a lot of this stuff, but I don't want to start having the iron ingots go into automated production until I can split the iron, which means I'm going to need to build a giant pile of cable. So, apologies for the what's about to happen, because what's about to happen is I'm going to sit here and manually craft a whole bunch of stuff. But that's okay, it gives us a moment to reflect. I seem to be holding piles of stuff that I haven't played this game for long enough to just recognize what the icons are. But, what is this thing? Limestone and limestone. Okay. Well, now that I'm manually making concrete, let's try to get these piles of limestone out of my inventory by turning them all into concrete, which is not relevant for the task at hand, but I do want to free up inventory space. Okay. Now I'm going to have, like, the random other stuff there. Okay, I'm going to need a bunch of iron ingots for what's next, so let's go grab those. To review. 200 each of iron rod and iron plate. All right, so this is comparable to in Factorio. You like queue up a bunch of stuff, and then you can still walk around while it gets made, which is a luxury we do not have in Satisfactory, I guess. But it's a fine trade-off. Okay, so now I need more iron ingots. This will probably do it. Yeah, this is just 1-to-1, so I definitely have enough for this operation. Almost there. Okay. So now I can do logistics 1 and just dump the stuff in. Ah. So you get the launch pod button, even though I don't think it's actually launching anything.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
I actually did launch something. Why would you need to launch something? Where's it going? Is it like a satellite? Speaking of which, if I go over here, okay, now I can build object scanner, which will allow me to scan for fruit. So screw beacon, reinforced iron plate. Okay. And beacon requires iron rod and iron plate. All right. Well. I would like to get that scanner since I did the research for it, so. I didn't even bother to look and see how much of these iron products it needs, but let's just do some of this. Oh, requires some quantity of copper coil. Okay. Copper wire. I call it copper coil as a holdover from Factorio, but no matter. Oh, need 3 of these. And now I need more plates and some screws. How am I doing on ingots? I think I've used up nearly all my ingots, so let's pick up some more. I think I just heard a bang that might have been the... Oh. You're back. Okay. What you up to?
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Mm-hmm. How nice. Blah. It was something like 50 screws. Okay. Oh. Now you need to actually build the reinforced iron plates, you goofball. Okay. Am I supposed to interact with the freighter? I don't know. It looks like no. I think that the thing just means that I can do other things. I don't know. I'm not worried about that. Nope, you need 4 reinforced. Wow. I am not great at remembering numbers. Okay. There, now I have 4 of those, but I definitely need 50 screws, so. Okay. Finalement. Not enough space in inventory. Oh no. Take that. And also this. That biomass? Yeah, that's biomass. I'll hold on to the biomass. Okay. Okay. So now, if I want to, for example, I can put this object scanner there. Scanning for power slugs. I don't want to scan for power slugs. How do I... Oh, I see. Instead of using C, you use left mouse button. Bink. Oh, now instead of it working like the resource scanner, you just play hot and cold game. You're useless because I've already harvested this one. You amazing idiot. I must say, I was hoping this thing would scan for unharvested berry. Because now, once I'm close to this thing, this is the only one I can see. I will take out my frustrations by grabbing these leaves. see how far away I need to get before it... I have it on good authority that I'm still walking towards one I've already harvested. This one. This could get pretty tedious. Oh, shut up. I wonder if that's intentional. Anyway. I'm sort of now at this point I'm just kind of on biomass harvesting expedition, which is also a profitable thing to do. It's just hey, quartz, neat. I probably don't have inventory space to be picking up random stuff, but you know what? Sure, let's pick up this quartz. I might use it for something sometime. Okay. I now it thinks there's another paleberry that's in this direction. Let's see if I can find it. There's one. However, there's also a... whatever this thing is called? Barrel nut, which I also need to research barrel nut, so it's good to have some barrel nut. This quartz? Oh, this is just iron ore, so I'm not going to sweat that. How close is my inventory to being full? Pretty close. Okay. Duly noted. I am curious to see what this green rock over here is. The green rock is just copper ore. Okay, so that's just like an outcrop of copper ore. That's fine. I feel like eventually I'm going to run into hostile animals that will beat me up, so I'm a little bit concerned for that possibility, but so far we're doing okay. Oh, here's an unharvested paleberry. I wonder if plants ever grow back. They don't seem to. I've never seen it happen. But if they don't, that means you have to, like, continually arrange further afield to find healing items, which might get a little bit tedious. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put away the scanner out. I think it's served its purpose for the time being. Alright. Let's go ahead and research the barrel nut. Okay. And let's clear up space in my inventory since let's see, what do I not need at the moment? I'll put away the other barrel nuts and let's craft leaf biomass. I think this will use up or create inventory space, but only just. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put all leaves into biomass. And let's just top off our burners. How's this thing doing? Also, can I put more than 200 fuel into this thing? Nope, this one has a maximum of 202. This is like exactly the same as the ones that are on the hub. That's fine, even though I thought that it might be a little bit more advanced since it has extra bits sticking off of it, but no, it's the same. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the remaining biomass into a box so that it's not using up my inventory space. And move on to maybe now it is finally time to automate iron plate production. I can make splitters now, which should be over here. Splits conveyor belts in 3, so I guess there's like 1 input and 3 outputs. And then this presumably has 3 inputs and 1 output. So it works a little bit differently from splitters and Factorio, but that's fine. Just stretching there. Okay. So let's say that this flat plain area here will be our iron component manufacturing area. Let's see if I can, let's make a foundation for that, which means a fair amount of concrete. That's fine. Let's also review our research options. Like, this thing allows me to make flatter foundations and biofuel and various other things that I am interested in, but let's try to get some automation running first. Okay, so I'm kind of curious because this is obviously not a perfectly flat surface. It's kind of a gentle slope going downward. So let's see how the foundations interact with this. Like, let's just like, can I do something silly like... Oh, there's a barrel nut over there. Let's go grab that. Like, if I keep building foundations out this way, will they eventually be sticking out into space? I want to see what happens here. Let's do this by standing over here. Oh, not enough concrete. Fortunately, concrete production is automated, so I can just go get more concrete. How are we doing on inventory? A little stretched, but it'll be okay. Let's, in fact, try to free up some inventory space here. We can put away the quartz and the leaves. And the barrel nuts. Let's just say that's good for now. And resume building our foundation out into space. Okay, so now we have... All right. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. Now that I've proven that this does what I want, I don't know if you need a lot of flowers, but I'm inclined. My gamer sense is making it so I don't want to waste resources by building foundations on top of harvestable stuff. I've already done it a little bit, but I seem to have a great excess of flowers, so. Anyway, okay, let's expand this foundation pad here. Nope, that's not correct. I don't know what I just did. Let's see. Okay. I think this is probably enough to get started. So what I'm going to do here is, let's see, actually can I cram a foundation in here? Badly. This is okay. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm going to put... Oh no, is this elephant stuck? I don't think it's actually stuck. I think it's just kind of... Doing okay there, buddy? No. This poor elephant. Okay, it's found a different place to go. That's good. Alright, so I want to build a splitter here. Because, well, anyway, I don't need to justify that right just yet. Yes, as expected, this just takes one input and makes 3 outputs. That's fine. Okay, and now now what we want is to just have a constructor, which we're going to need a vast quantity, well, not vast, but some quantity of reinforced iron plates. So let's grab one more pile of ingots. Which requires many screws. Okay. All right. That's that iron plate. Yes, it is iron plate. So. And again, to review, this requires cables and reinforced plates. Okay. And do I have anything to... Alright. Yes. Everything is very good. Alright, so I want... constructor, which... I want the input like there. To what extent does this snap? This does not seem to be snapping very much. So you kind of need to... I guess the place to stand is over here. But I just don't want it hanging off the edge too badly. And then I want that feeding into storage. What are you doing? This conveyor belt has an invalid shape. What's wrong with it? Really? That's invalid? Why? That's baffling. I do have iron plates, right? Yeah, okay. Okay then, I will deconstruct this container and try again. I can tell this elephant is going to be a very colorful character. I can't, like, snap these things together so that it automatically feeds one into the other. Let's just try to give it a little bit more space. Maybe this will solve my problems. Oh, that's terrible. Unacceptable. There. That's a little bit gross looking, but it's fine. Now I want this thing to construct iron plate. And just feed it like that. And now I just need power, which that one, this one will do it. Let's just drop a power line. Let's drop a power line over here. Okay. I've got a little bit more time. So I think I'm going to try to do this again for iron rod. So, need more reinforced plates, but that's okay. Also, how's power consumption in production going? Okay, this is not bad. I'll need to build another power plant eventually, but we're doing okay. I probably have research that's finished. Okay.
Additional nuts can be added to the Object Scatter
Yes.
catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Thank you. Alright, let's feed it some quartz to do research on. Okay. And now I'm guessing if I pick up my barrel nuts and then feed the barrel nuts to this, then I can scan for nuts. How nice. Okay. And let's put away all these flower petals. And need to make more reinforced concrete. Or, I keep saying that, but it's reinforced iron plate, actually. I think that's all I need. Yes, okay. How about for storage container? Do I still have enough for storage container? And these things. Oh, these things have no overlapping ingredients. Okay. All right. So I want this constructor to be like here-ish. Again, I guess the place to stand is over here. Anyway, like there. No question, I can still walk between these things. Yes, okay, great. And this thing's gonna make iron rod. And then I need storage for iron rod. Oops. I fell off the thing. Let's expand this a little bit in this direction. Yeah, okay. Oh, you also get a tiny amount of leaves from harvesting flowers, so that's good, because it means I'm also getting a source of power from doing this. Okay. So, foundations. There. And storage container. Like that should probably be okay. We'll find out. Oh, not enough iron plates. Fortunately, I can just now go right over here and grab iron plates. Hooray. Okay. Alright. And that. And then connect power. Which I think I can just do this. Like so. And now this thing's making iron rods. Hooray. Alright. I think that'll probably be all the major work that I'm doing for this stream, just because I don't have too much more time. But we got a lot done. We automated the production of iron plates and iron rods. We did a bit of... We researched splitters and built one. I wonder how long it'll be before I need to expand iron mining. That'll be the day. Because if we go over here, iron ingots is I have a big backlog of iron ingots, so that's good. Let's finish up by just topping off the power plants. Which means if I grab these leaves and this is biomass, and convert everything else I have into biomass. That's probably enough. I look forward to the day where I don't have to like manually feed biomass into the generators constantly. Because that sure is something. Okay. And I wonder if this barrel nut has grown back. I think this barrel nut was the first one I picked at the very start of the game. So at least maybe. How much time do we got? I still want to investigate that shiny thing at the top of that hill. So let's go do that as a sort of last thing to do this stream, because there's clearly a shiny thing over there. It's also surrounded by the mysterious green smoke, which might kill me if I try to get close to it. Whoa. Yep, I'm definitely taking damage. Okay, so that's informative. Yes, the mysterious green smoke is dangerous, so that's notable. I'm assuming that later I'll be able to get like a biohazard suit or something like that. All right. Well, we got a lot of basic stuff done, so that's a good day's work. And let's see. Let's wrap up by looking at our tech tree here and seeing what we might be working on next. Having more efficient fuel will probably be a nice thing to have. So this might be the next thing I do. Actually, the next thing I do is it might be just automating the production of copper wire and cables, because it seems like copper wire is a thing that you need a lot of. So, but that'll all be Thursday. All right, thanks for joining. Just gonna save the game here. And that's all. See you later.